So let's talk about you. Let's totally transition, like, because this. So, okay. So Garrett, you know, we're connected because obviously one of my sales dev leads, Kevin, was talking to me about you and, you know, your crazy story of being an entrepreneur on, you know, how you built this hemp product and you built it in college and then you kept trying to build it and then it wasn't going anywhere. And then like you were going to quit and get a job. And then you like something happened where you found a brand builder and then it changed your life. And I'd love to just hear like from the beginning of like, you know, your background, your story of why did you start building the hemp product, retail products and why,
Yeah.
and then how did walk us through all the failure that then led to success.
All right. I mean, yeah, it's been a long road, but always start with the why. That's how it kind of got started. Needed a solution to a problem. I have arthritis in my knees, back, hips, and ankles. I got diagnosed when I was 16. Couldn't find any products that worked. Went to college, had nothing that worked for me. I had tried hemp oil rubs from dispensaries, and it worked. And then I went to Indiana where it was illegal, and I couldn't bring it with me. So me and my dad we know a few people down in Dallas who have worked with manufacturers, and we wanted to create something of our own that could be legal, made with hemp. And that's kind of how it all got started. It was a product that actually worked. It was natural, and it solved the problem. And every good product needs to solve a problem, and that's what it did here. We launched on Indiegogo. I planned it for 6 months. We were 70% funded within the first 5 days of our campaign, and out of nowhere, Indiegogo swiped our campaign, took it all out. No email, nothing.
Why?
I just went, no, still to this day, do not know.
And by the way, was it hard to get to 75%? Like that's how much were you trying to raise and how quickly did you do it?
We were trying to raise just like $20,000, but it quickly went viral because 3 years ago, no one really knew what CBD or hemp oil was. And they kind of saw this product on Indiegogo. I spent months making an explainer video, was doing all the digital advertising for it, and just following the kind of the book of how to launch a good Indiegogo campaign. And it worked. And it kind of, I just used it as a platform to get my story out there, essentially. And that's what it did. So in the end, that's what I looked at it as. I was very, very disappointed when it all got shut down. But we had to make the decision either right then to either stop and say, oh, well, we gave it a good try, or fuck it, let's go build a website and just see what we can do, you know? And that's what we did. So, and we still got back probably maybe half of the pre-orders and just moved forward. We ordered 1,000 tubes or whatever, and we sold them off in the first couple months.
How was it? Hold on. Let's talk about so you created this cream with your dad, right? To help with you said your arthritis in the legs or the knees?
Yeah.
That's incredible. I'm trying to think like, okay, I've got this pain. How the fuck do you even know where to start to like be like, okay, yeah, let's just combine a bunch of shit and see if it works.
We actually have we have it got recommended to a manufacturer who's actually still our manufacturer today, and she makes all of our products. Now we have up to 40 SKUs. But how I tested it was literally she sent me samples. I ran 2 miles with nothing on my knees. My legs were shaking, and I put it on, and it worked. I would run again, and I could feel a difference in my pain level. Simple as that. I just used myself as a little, like a tester, you know?
So, did you tell them, like, these are the types of substances that we want all combined, and then they would send you the samples?
We knew we wanted hemp. We knew we wanted it hemp-based, and we knew we wanted it natural, and that's what we got from her. And she is, a big part of our team, because without that product that actually works, you don't really have anything. In the end, you take away the branding on all of that, And if you have a good product, it's a game changer, you know?
Yeah, you got to have the good product, or else none of those stories are going to work.
Especially when it comes to something like pain relief, you can't and you have to be very careful with the claims that are made and the things you say in terms of advertising. So it's a lot of word of mouth, like people who like it and then tell someone else. And that's how I was able to keep it alive for 3 years. We didn't put any advertising money, nothing into it. I was just doing it on the side of school, and it kind of just stayed afloat for 3 years because people needed the product. I couldn't shut it down because I knew I would be screwing people over who have way worse things than me. I was getting notes from people with cancer.
Damn, dude. I love that. You and I have a very similar story with that, because that's how I feel with Seamless. Like, I know it's changing people's lives, and then that fucking motivates me to just go all out. Like,
exactly. It's like the same thing today. I just see these stories, and it's like, all right, so that you just go back to the why you're doing it, because it's changing people's lives. So
okay, so it was barely going afloat, right? You said it was.
Yeah, it was consistent, just consistent sales, paying the bills of what we needed to keep a business. My favorite part about it is I was just like learning at the same time of doing this. So it went hand in hand with my college education. I used it for all my projects, and then I was benefiting my business at the same time. So timing has just been like probably the best thing in my life when it comes to business timing.
Wow. Yeah. And I know I heard through the grapevine, like with Kevin, there was a point in time where it was just scraping by. You, you were thinking about like, damn, this isn't going to be enough money for me to survive, right? Like full time when you were graduating. So you were like, okay, I'm going to start looking for a job or whatever. So you started searching for a job, but then you also like came in contact with someone?
So yeah, it was come like the end of which is crazy to think about, because it was literally probably now last year. And it's crazy to think about where we are now. But yeah, I started looking for a job because obviously this wasn't going to keep me afloat. I was planning to just keep it alive because, like I said, people needed the product, but it was just going to be a side thing. And then we met our current business partner today. He was our last pitch we were going to do to anyone, because we were looking for a strategic partner during this whole process, because it was my goal to be able to do it after college. But this thing come through like finding him, and kind of just timing again towards the end of February, March. And
oh yeah, and who was this person? Like, walk me through like what they did, how you came across them. Help me understand that.
Kind of like a friend of a friend that my dad met, and he has built multiple brands he's put them into international retailers, and he has a crazy background himself.
What type of brands?
Anything from clothing to cosmetics and stuff like that. And he's built a lot of retail relationships.
I heard he helped the Kardashians. Did he help the Kardashians?
Yeah.
Come on, man. You're keeping like all the good secrets. Like,
I know. I just don't want to tell too much of his story, because I don't know what he likes to put out there. You know.
Oh yeah. So okay. Well, let's talk about it. So, like at a high level. So the brand builder. We don't need to talk about who it is, right? So don't feel guilty about it.
But he is important. He is so important, because without him, like I say, he did change my life.
Your life. Dude, yeah, 100%. That's what Kevin keeps saying, and he's like, dude, Brandon, you and Garrett, like Brandon, like you're so mission driven, like Garrett is. You got to connect with this guy that changed Garrett's life. And I'm like, damn, what do you mean he changed his life? Like literally, I'm eating like Mediterranean food in my office with Kevin, and I'm hearing this story about how you grew up with Jordan Belfort. I'm like, what the fuck? Bullshit. He's like, I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, my uncle is Mark Cuban. He's like, no, for real. Like, this guy grew up with Jordan Belfort and his son. And I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Tell me more about that. Then he talks about how you launched this hemp company and it almost failed. And then, you met this brand builder who worked on the Kardashians. So he worked on the Kardashians. What other products did he work on building?
I mean, he's worked with a lot of celebrities before, so that's kind of where he gets his background, and that's part of how that was our strategy with Uncle Bud's too, and that's how we kind of partnered with Tony Braxton. Once we got our Walmart,
I saw that. That's amazing, man. The Tony Braxton testimonials and
so Tony has actually never partnered with a brand before ever. And she wasn't really planning on it, but we thought, well, he's known her for a little while, so send her some products. And it was the same thing. It's like the product spoke for itself. She didn't even think about it. She put it on. It helped her pains associated with lupus, and she wanted to be part of it. And our stories really go hand in hand. And that's how we relaunched Uncle Bud's into what it is now. In September, we did a media tour, me and Tony together. And since October, we've had over 1 billion impressions for Uncle Bud's. And
holy shit, dude. 1 bill?
Yeah. What? Yeah, 1 bill across all the different media we've been in. And it's kind of it's like I said, it's a mix of our story and a good product. And people go, no one returns with, we have very little complaints, and it's kind of crazy. And now we're getting more big box retailers to hop on, and we're kind of riding this wave of a hemp industry, which is an up and coming booming industry. And
great industry to be riding, by the way, dude.
Yeah.
Fastest growing industry.
It's a crazy thing, because I've seen it from 3 years ago when no one knew what CBD was. And now every coffee shop and mom and pop shop is selling CBD, and everyone wants to get their hands on it. So it's kind of crazy to see an evolution in a trend like that.
I'm not a weed smoker. I don't study weed. I don't know anything about hemp, but like, it sounds like this is so cool, because this is a hemp product that is healing people from their lupus, from the pain that they're getting in arthritis. Like, what other cases do you have where this your Uncle Bob's natural and trusted hemp products are changing people's daily lives for the better?
I mean, I get stories all the time from people saying it's always from someone who gives it to someone. It's like, I gave it to my mom, who has my 80-year-old mom, who's never, because most of the people we're selling to are just like you. They're not necessarily weed smokers or something, but they've heard about the potential of the relief that comes from a product like hemp. Listen, when I first tried a hemp product, I was 18. I went into a dispensary with my mom. I'd never smoked weed before. That's how it all started. I was taking prescription drugs that were literally giving me crazy bad side effects. And I haven't taken an Advil since creating this product. So
no shit. Shut up. Like, you don't have a headache at all?
No. I've never taken any other pain products since.
Wow. And so let's talk about all of this, right? So you build this product, you get it to the brand builder. So you meet the brand builder through your mom, through a friend. How did you meet him?
Yeah, just through my dad. My dad met a friend, and that friend said maybe he could do something, hopped on a call, told our story. He liked the story, liked the brand, thought maybe he could do something with it. And Walmart was interested in the idea of having a hemp brand in their store. We're the first, other than the brand Hemp's, but they're totally different, just body lotion. But we are the first to be in Walmart as a big hemp brand. There's no other competitors right now in the big box retailers.
I can't believe you got into Walmart, dude. Okay, so you keep fast forwarding, right? In a good way, but let's break this down, because it's hard to pitch like a brand person that's repping Kim Kardashian. Like, talk to me about.
Yeah, he worked with them for so long, and then I think they stopped working with. with him 5 years ago, and since he's been in the cosmetic, and he just has good relationships.
So when you pitched him, he was already in the cosmetic space. So when you pitched him, like, hey, I got this product, it fit well with like what he specialized in, or was it a hard pitch? Was it an easy pitch? Like, walk me through it.
What he tells me today when I ask him, because he gets pitched every week, of course, you know, like people understand what he does and knows what he is. So he gets pitched every week. I said, so why'd you decide to choose with us? It's first of all, it's a good brand name, Uncle Bud's. It's something you can remember. And second of all,
dude, it's such a badass brand, man. I like the naming and the branding alone. Like, it's so genius. Got Hemp, Uncle Bud's.
Got Hemp. Yeah, so, but like mainly it's the story. It's something authentic. You can't recreate a 20-year-old with arthritis who has never used a pain. It's authentic. It's a story. It's emotional, you know? And those are the best brands that you can grab an emotional attention. I think he saw that. He saw this trend, and he wanted to blow this up with me before any other hemp brand could do it. And that's what we're in the process of doing right now.
Yeah, that's incredible. And you said, so you were saying, you know, when you pitched it to him, what did he say? What did he say to you? Like, when you ask him now, like, why did you rep me? It was just go ahead.
Same way. He's like, it's a gut. Sometimes it's a gut feeling. He liked work. He liked the conversations he's had with me and my dad, and he had and he was right. Like, we are a killer team. We run this company there's around 6 of us who run this company, but it feels like there's 6,000 of us running this company, you know? We're all good at what we do to run this company, and that's so important because it's only 6 of us doing this at such a large scale, you know? So it was important that we're all on the same page when it comes to growing this company as fast as possible. Come May, when we merged our 2 companies together, we knew we were off to the races, you know?
And when you say you merged, when you say you merged 2 companies together, what do you mean?
That's how we became one. We created an LLC between me, my dad, and our business partner, Bruno.
Who's the brand builder?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So he loved it so much that you guys all decided to build this thing together.
Yeah, we did. He started to he decided, you know what, I want to create a company with you guys. And so we started a whole clean LLC together.
Dude, that's awesome. And so you and your dad were focused on Uncle Bud's, creating Uncle Bud's, right?
My dad's always been a mentor in the process. He's actually been in the swim industry his whole life, but he's a business guy himself, and he's always been my entrepreneurial mentor.
Oh, that's awesome. And obviously the hemp oil and the hemp products can be used as a natural remedy for things like arthritis, inflammation, anxiety, skin conditions, wrinkles, acne, healthy complexion, fatty acids, supplements like ADE, antioxidants, anti-inflammatories. Dude, it's funny. My fiance, her legs always itch her, like when she shaves her legs, and it's like a pain. I'm gonna try this stuff for her. I'm gonna get it to her, see if that helps her at all. I'll have to pick it up, like the. But when it comes to, so you guys launched the LLC. What was the first thing he did? Like, what were the first 3 or 5 things that he did for you guys, or like that you guys did to get into retail and out there?
Yeah, we got our first real order was our sunburn soother, an aloe vera plus hemp oil product that we rushed to get out. We got it out in June into around 1,000 doors in Walmart as kind of a test for our brand. It was
he went to Walmart and you guys pitched Walmart?
Yeah. He pitched Walmart. He got the order, a first order, kind of as a test to see how a hemp brand will sell there. We had a nice sidekick, so like a display in Walmart with our products, which was like one of the greatest feelings in the world to see.
My God, dude. Yeah, good, because you were about to go from like quitting to now you're in Walmart.
Yeah, that's exactly. We call it a Cinderella story, me and my dad, because it truly is.
That happened to me before, dude. I remember I was like on the verge of bankruptcy and I closed one order for $100,000, and that bought me
Yep.
like another 6 months to a year. And then, as we were building Seamless, we were able to land some investors 6 months later. And like, it sounds like a lot of these success stories that I interview, everyone's like on the verge of massive failure, and it's one small
Yeah,
breakthrough. And the breakthrough comes from all the hard work and failure and optimization and changes that you make throughout the years.
right.
So it's not like that one thing made you. It's like everything that you did made you, but it was this right place, right time, all the prep, all the work up until that time. Boom, nailed it.
Yeah, I call it luck, but I also call luck a mix of hard work plus opportunity plus execution. So I totally agree with you. It's however you look at it. I feel like the luckiest man, but I had to have worked those 3 years to get to that moment,
Yep. And what was the first? What was the first product that you sold? Was that the the topical pain reliever, or which one was it?
Yeah, that was our topical pain reliever. But the first product to go into big box retailer was this aloe vera. It flew off the shelves, and Walmart decided. We also were shipping to GNC 4 products to.
Was that the sunburn soother, or which exact product? Like I'm on your site.
So Walmart. It started with Walmart and GNC. Walmart had the sunburn soother. Yep.
Awesome. And what does that retail for typically?
Now it retails for $8.99, I think.
Okay. And then you were selling it with them, like probably cheaper, more expensive. I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean Walmart's interesting with pricing and stuff.
Yeah, they beat you up, right?
Obviously, they're getting that. They're getting a good price for, of course.
So you made like 10 grand or 5 grand or 2 grand or whatever. So you do the first $1,000 or 1,000, whatever, 1,000 unit order.
1,000 doors. No, 1,000 doors. Walmart doors.
Oh shit, that's totally different. Okay. And then how many units per store for the test?
They're around 40 units a door.
Wow, that's so cool. So we're talking like 40,000 units?
Yeah, just to start it off and see how it works.
Now, if they're doing 40,000 units, do they have to buy the units, or do you give it to them on consignment? How does that work, the retail industry?
There's a whole, Walmart's so interesting in how they work. So there's a whole technical, logistical thing, which I don't even deal with, luckily. We have an amazing logistics part of our team that they are one of the most important people, because they have to, you have to be, because it's on replenishment. You have to continue predicting what you have to order, but you don't want to hold product. There's a whole mathematical
psychology
equation to
and economics.
Yeah, exactly, and predicting and all that stuff that has to do with shipping with Walmart. So a lot of people won't even want to deal with Walmart because they know how difficult, but because our team that we ended up merging with has been dealing with them for 20 years, it's not new to them,
Yeah, that's awesome. So you get this test, right? The 1,000 doors. And how did that go?
It went great. It sold fantastically. We're also selling to a few GNC, General Nutrition stores. We were selling our 4 products with them: a massage oil, hand and foot cream, the sunburn soother, and the pain relief. And they were just selling really well. And Walmart optimally decided in, I think, when was it, September, August, that they were going to put 4 of our products in every single Walmart door in the country.
What, dude?
Yeah.
How long ago? So how long was it from meeting the brand guy to launching in every Walmart store?
May. We shipped our first product in June. I like to say June. So 3 months.
Dude, so you meet you so like you run into this guy, he gets you the order with Walmart test project. That test project over the course of 90 days goes well, and then they roll it out to every single Walmart nationally.
Yeah, not only that, but GNC did the same thing where we're now in every GNC as well. We do Amazon, we're online there. But yeah, that's just kind of how it all played out. And we just continued making new products in every category. So now we're in literally every single category you can think of, from lubricants to face masks to lip balms and body lotion, sunscreen we're coming out with in January. And we just we say, fuck it, we're going to compete with these P&G guys, and they don't know who we are, but they're going to question who we are, why there's a big hemp leaf sitting next to their copper tone. And that's the best part about it. We're a little brand who's fighting with these big people, and we're competing with them. Our face mask almost out is our best seller. We sit in a display with 20 other face masks, and we're one of the top selling face masks because the power of branding, you know?
Holy cow, man. That's incredible. So how many units? So you're in, and let me just review this like out loud. So you're in the GNCs, you're in the Walmart, you're in the Big Five, you're in Vitacost, you're in Kroger, you're in Amazon, you're everywhere in multiple categories now. And how long?
We do international as well. So we sell in the UK, and then in 10 other countries we do Amazon.
How long was it from getting the Walmart order to getting it in all these other outlets?
It all kind of just happened around the same time, honestly.
Damn, dude, incredible. Absolutely incredible. Now, so what types of quantity are you talking now? Like, how many units are you selling now every month, be in all these outlets?
We can be pushing a lot of units alone, and of our face mask alone. I mean, please don't quote me on this, but we could push up to 15,000 units a week on a face mask, you know, like.
Yeah, and the face mask is your your top selling product now?
But yeah, but it's different. That's an easy purchase. That's a $2.50 purchase. But
that gets you in the door. That's like your cost to acquire a customer.
Yeah, but it's great. It's a great branding piece because they go home, they're seeing Uncle Bud, they look it up, they post it on social media. Listen, our Instagram had 4,000 followers in May. Now we're at 72,000 followers. It's pretty wild to see a brand grow from the bottom up so quickly. It's honestly insane because, I mean, I'm only 22, so this is new to me, of course, and I'm like an in-house advertising agency, so it's great to see.
It's awesome.
Results, you know? It's just awesome to see good results.
I love it. Yeah, and I mean, from almost shutting it down to nailing now retail, every big box retailer's carrying Uncle Bud's Mr. Hemp, man. I love it. I love this. Got hemp. It's so cool.
Yeah.
I want to use that. I've never used a face mask before, so maybe you'll be my first detoxifying face mask. The deep cleansing, revitalizing. Have you used the face mask? I'm sure you have.
I have. Yeah, I use all the products. I'm always the first to use all products.
That's awesome. So, are you every day? Are you just like covered in hemp?
Every day, I guess I am, because I shower in it. I use it to go to the gym. I use it for everything. I have all my products sitting in my room right now. They're here.
Dude, that's awesome. And the improvements that you've seen, let's just go over the improvements again, because you've got, and I'm going to walk through some of these products out loud for the audience, but you've got the detoxifying face mask, you've got the dog shampoo, you've got the hemp oil, you've got the dog deodorizer, you've got the body wash, which I love body wash. That sounds awesome. Also, my face gets real dry. I love like the dry skin hand cream, foot cream. I don't know if you've got a face cream, but I'd love to use that. You've got the body butter. You've got the anti-wrinkle cream, the sunburn soother, the pain relief tropical, which was your first product. Got the massage oil. That sounds awesome. You've got the sunscreen lotion, the body lotion, and then the personal lubricant. Like, since using and building out all these products, what have you and your team seen in terms of quality of life improvement, like for your body?
I mean, it's amazing. I mean, it's just amazing to have a product for every part of your daily routine. It's first of all, it's rare to find a product where there is no specific demographic. There's no age and size to who suffers from aches and pains. There's no gender to that. It's everyone. And then it's great to have such a versatile ingredient that can be put into all these products to help with moisturizing or pain and stuff. It's just, yeah, I don't know. It just it makes innovating a lot easier and better when you have like something that works and something that's so great.
Dude, there's nothing. It's interesting. I was studying, Robin Williams. I don't know why, but I came across the post about Tony Robbins was talking to him, and Tony Robbins is a guy that I'm getting on for the Secret Sales book. So we're going to be interviewing him. Tony Robbins doesn't know that he's getting interviewed for this yet, but I like to put shit out into the universe. And, I read a quote that Tony Robbins was talking about. Success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure. And, why I work so hard is because I literally feel like I've got this purpose to positively impact a billion people. You are a guy that built this company to help other people not live in pain anymore. How has that contributed to your work ethic, your drive, your inspiration?
I mean, that's exactly it. Every day I wake up like I have a shot of adrenaline in my blood, as you know, as an entrepreneur, and there's no better feeling. I had a friend ask me literally yesterday, do you love your job? I said, it's not a job, it's a lifestyle. Like, it's my life. I'm living. I don't feel like I'm working. I feel like I'm just doing this so I can help other people. Money's never been my motivation for it. I did it for 3 years without a cent. I would do it for 3 more years without a cent
Same here.
of money, because
it's crazy.
I truly enjoy the experience I'm getting from it. This is invaluable experience. Like, what I'm learning, what I'm doing is so hands-on. It's graduation. It's like going to graduate school, but times 10, in my opinion. It's so hands-on. It's everything I love, like,
yeah.
if I was to
No,
write
it's holy, right? Like, because you and I both get testimonials every day about how our products change people's lives. And
yeah,
it's so hard to describe. And I want to ask you a question about not haters, but being discriminized for working hard. And people don't understand, like, if you're doing something that is inspiring and improving the lives of others, it's like taking a drug. It's like doing cocaine, but luckily for you and I, we don't need to do cocaine. But every time you get a success story about how you improved their life due to Uncle Bud's, is it like taking like a drug, like you said, a shot of adrenaline?
Yeah, so that exactly. It's I wake up every morning and I feel like I have a shot of adrenaline, or something. It just keeps me going from 6 a.m. till 10 p.m. I don't feel like
I should probably use adrenaline versus a fucking hit of cocaine. But then people would know I'm not being authentic, because they know, like they see me and I'm like, dude, it probably does look like I'm on coke. That's so funny. Yeah, I mean, it's so true, because it feels, it's like a holy experience, and it's hard to describe to people that haven't experienced that before. You're unrelatable. Have you gotten a lot of people like criticizing? That's what I meant. Criticizing. Are they criticizing you for like working so hard at this?
I don't know. I don't think so, because I try to work-life balance is very important to me and always has been.
Oh, that's awesome.
I try to keep it even. I need to work, but I also need to be out there hanging out with my friends. I'm still a 22-year-old. I have to live my life. Although this business is my life, it is not that to those around me. You know, I try not to talk about it when I'm out with my friends. I try to kind of I think it's important to separate the two. When I'm working, I'm in work mode. Don't get near me because I'm focused. I'm head down. You're not gonna have a good conversation with me. So the second I need to be able to turn off and on, you know, that's kind of how I do it.
Yeah, dude, that's incredible. I don't know. Like, it's weird because I'm like a decade older than you. So I'm 10 years older than you. And I was able to do all of that. I was able to do the exact same thing with you when I ran a company at your age. I was doing the same thing, work-life balance, and it was awesome. Now I'm all in, and like all my time is spent on this, which I don't have any regrets
Yeah.
doing. But I'm also,
No,
I had so much fun. Like now my fun is this 24/7.
absolutely. And I get that. And I'm still working while I'm out, but I just try not to make it, I would say, like, as notice. If I'm doing my work, I'm just like, you know, just doing my thing on the go. But sometimes it's important to take a break because I have been all out on it for so long, and will continue to. I don't want to burn myself out, which I don't see myself doing ever because, like, this is my baby. Like,
Yeah, no. Don't let anyone tell you you're going to get burned out or it's going to burn you
yeah,
out. That's bullshit. You're not
I
a
agree.
fucking candle. Don't listen to that shit. And if you ever feel like people are telling you that and it's negatively impacting you, you fucking call me and I will be your hype man to tell you that shit's fake.
No, I totally agree. And, like, that's why I tell people, like, don't call it work because work has a bad connotation to it. Don't call this a job because it's not a
Yep.
job, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah, exactly. And when you can align your purpose and your mission with work, dude, that's like life's purpose, you know?
Exactly. And that's what people like dream. And that's why I feel very grateful and lucky for the position I'm in to be able to find something right after school to feel that way, you know? And I that's part of my motivation. I hold on to this. I work as hard as I can because I feel so lucky to be in the position I am that I'm not going to stop until it's over, you know, like
Yep.
I'm going
Yeah.
to,
And
I'm
that's the
going to
thing.
lot.
I think the other part of my motivation, I'd love to hear how you look at it as a 22-year-old who's already accomplished so much. It's incredible. I'm always worried that the party's going to be over. Like it took me 3 years to get to the world's best party, and I gave this speech in my office a week ago. I was like, we were in Ohio. We got an invite to the biggest party in the world. We drove to the party. The car broke down 1/3 of the way there, AKA almost went bankrupt and died. Then we got a new car. Someone gave us a new car. We got in the car. We got 2/3 of the way there. On year 2, car broke down, and we got to decide, do we keep going or not? And someone gave us another car to get to the party. And then we're finally at the party with this amazing product. And I'm just, every day I go so hard because I'm worried that the party's going to be over. I've got that anxiety of like, I got to give it my all every day. Any day it could be over. So I'm going to go all out every day.
I feel the same way, and I feel like most entrepreneurs do because you've seen failure before, and when you've seen failure, you have to expect failure again. And that's the way I look at it. I look at it like tomorrow there could be a fire to put out, but there's always a solution. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, once you've seen failure, you're a little less afraid of it, but you're always skeptical of it. You're always ready for it to happen again.
Yeah, I like that that thought there. Like you're always afraid of it, but well, I guess you're skeptical. Like you're more confident in dealing with problems and failure, but you still have that skepticism of like it could be over any day.
Correct. Like you just never know, you know, like anything can happen. So that's why I agree. You just got to put your all out while you got what you got.
Yeah, and like I
See what
don't
you
like
can
the
do.
luckily the regulation and the industry is going in your direction, but like let's just say it wasn't. Like you never know. Maybe the US makes it illegal to sell any product with hemp. Dude, the party's over. It's done in the
Correct.
US.
You never
Done.
know. Should happen. Like, yeah, I mean, I was in the VR industry too while I was in college. So I was interning at virtual reality companies.
Awesome. I love VR.
Companies,
So cool.
exactly. But the company I was working for, who raised over today, bankrupt, done. So that just shows, like, especially with something that's a trend, you just like never know. So you keep working and you don't let that ever stop you, but you just got to be ready, in my opinion, you know?
Oh yeah, always. Always, always, always. That's incredible, man. So what is next? Like what's on the horizon next for you guys?
Lots of national marketing campaigns this year. We're going to be blowing it up as big as we can. A lot outside of digital, more branding. Just get into the hands of as many people. Get people to start noticing the brand name. When you think hemp, we want people to think Uncle Bud's. When you think household hemp brand, no other brand but Uncle Bud's. That's the goal. Take advantage while we can, because you're right. Like, you never know when the law can change. It did recently change, and it's changing every day. There's crazy policies around this plant, you know. So you just gotta. Speed is important to us. We like to work fast, and we like to get things done. No talking, just doing.
No talking, just doing. What is it? Was it hard for you to get the whole team aligned with that? Because that's something that I
No.
preach, like speed and failure over inaction.
So that's what I've learned along the way. The team I work with is that's how they work, and I love it because that's how I've always liked to work. So finding people who work like that is the best. Like, I don't want to work on something. Something shouldn't take me more than a day to do. I need to finish it in that day, move on to my next task, you know, just do it. People are always just talking about doing something and never end up doing it. And I think that's the difference between a good entrepreneur and a bad entrepreneur.
Yeah, I love that. I love that, man. So, and when you say you're doing the full court press on marketing, so what things do you have rolled up your sleeves? Does that mean like a Super Bowl commercial? Does that mean like what does that mean?
We're running a national radio campaign right now. We'll be running some TV commercials. We've got some big events coming up in all different categories. I mean, it's all about testing when it comes to our marketing, and that's the key, because like I said before, there's no specific demographic for us, so we just gotta keep testing out, seeing who we can reach, and seeing what lives we can change through telling our story creatively. You know?
Yeah, it's funny. You and I talk a lot about changing people's lives. I just love how purpose driven you are, especially at the age of 22, dude. I didn't learn that. I didn't learn to be purpose driven with sales and with marketing with companies until I was 29. So if you stay obsessed with your audience and improving people's lives and making an impact and that purpose, that servant leadership, that legacy leadership, dude, that will take you really far, farther than any P&G brand that doesn't give a shit about that.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, I totally agree, because no one can replicate a story that's authentic and true. And if it really does change someone's life, then who's to tell them that it didn't? You know, like, it's not advertising. It's a true story of something you can really relate to, or people can relate to. So, and that's what makes our brand more special. People say, yeah, there's hundreds of hemp CBD brands out there, but no one has our story. So simple as that. And
that's incredible, man. Well, hey, Garrett Greller, I truly appreciate your time to tell your story today. I haven't done a retail product interview yet, but Uncle Bud's Hemp is incredible. From everything that I heard from our team that interacted with it, where can people? I know you went over this, but where can people find you, follow you, connect with you guys, buy your products? Where should they go?
Head to unclebudshemp.com and you'll find a whole collection of products. And follow us on Instagram at Uncle Bud's Hemp and any other social media platform that you may use. And follow along with our story and our ride, because I guarantee you'll be seeing a lot more life-changing stories like mine along the way.
Incredible, man. That's unclebudshemp.com. Uncle Buds, plural, hemp.com. Everyone check it out. They've got the world's best hemp products for every part of your daily routine. It's natural and tested hemp products that will change your life for the better. We've got thousands of case studies and testimonials. That's why, they're being promoted all over the place by Tony Braxton, 7-time Grammy winner in User. That's why they're in the press in every single different, outlet, from U.S. Weekly, Business Insider, Yahoo, Daily Mail, Culture Magazine, the Business Journals, the Herald, the Valley, NBC, Telemundo, Physician Family, High Times, Livestream, Brit & Co., you name it. And if you want to buy it in a retail store, if you don't want to buy it online at unclebudshemp.com, which is the easiest place to go, you could also get the product at Amazon, GNC, Walmart, Big Five, Vitacoast, Kroger. There's a retailer near you that has Uncle Bud's Hemp, so pick it up today. Uncle Bud's Hemp. Garrett Greller, thank you so much for the time today. This has been incredible.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for the interview. Yeah, always love telling my story, honestly, to see what other people I can inspire and help, and always encouraging people to just do it, make it happen.
Just make it happen. Just do it. Thank you, everyone.